Have you ever been talking to someone, maybe a friend, a lover, or even a colleague, and suddenly they vanish? No explanations, no warnings, just silence. That gut-wrenching moment when you realize you've been ghosted. But why do people do this? What's really going on in their minds when they disappear without a trace? Today, we're diving deep into the dark corners of human behavior to uncover the shocking psychology behind ghosting and how it protects them but leaves you shattered. The silent exit. More than just rudeness, ghosting feels like a slap to the soul. But for the person who ghosts, it's often a survival tactic. When faced with uncomfortable emotions like confrontation, guilt, or fear, many choose the easiest escape route: disappearing. Psychologists call this avoidant behavior an instinct to protect themselves from emotional pain by shutting down communication. It's not always about you. Sometimes it's about their own deep-rooted fear of conflict or rejection. Imagine this: someone is overwhelmed by anxiety or feels trapped in the relationship dynamic. Rather than facing it head-on, they run, and running means ghosting. The fear of vulnerability. Why they stay silent. The hardest part of ghosting: vulnerability. Admitting discomfort or dissatisfaction means risking judgment or emotional exposure. For many, that fear outweighs the desire for honesty. This fear triggers what's called the fight, flight, or freeze response. Freeze, the third F word. Ghosting is the freeze, a mental shutdown to protect the self from perceived emotional threats. What's terrifying is how quickly this switch can flip in the brain. 1 minute, they're engaging. The next, they're gone like a ghost slipping through the walls. The power play, control, and manipulation. Here's the dark twist. For some, ghosting is not about fear, but power. Vanishing without explanation puts the other person in a state of confusion, anxiety, and self-doubt. It's a psychological weapon, gaslighting by absence, where silence becomes a form of control. By refusing closure, they force you to chase answers that may never come, giving them the upper hand. If you've ever found yourself obsessively checking your phone or replaying conversations, you've felt the effect of this silent manipulation. The human instinct to protect yourself. What you need to know now: how do you guard yourself against the ghosting wound? First, understand this: ghosting says more about the ghoster than about you. Their disappearance is a reflection of their own emotional struggles or manipulative tendencies, not your worth. Second, trust your instincts. When communication suddenly stops, your mind races to fill in the blanks. That's natural. But don't let fear or curiosity trap you in a mental spiral. Protect your mental space by setting boundaries and practicing self-compassion. And finally, remember, closure is not always given. Sometimes, the strongest move is to create your own. The hidden truth no one talks about: ghosting might seem like a mystery wrapped in silence, but at its core, it's about the primal human drive to avoid pain, whether it's fear, shame, or control. The next time someone disappears without a word, remember, your mind is wired to protect itself, just like theirs. The difference is, you have the power to heal and move on. If you've ever been ghosted and want to understand how to rebuild your confidence and reclaim your peace of mind, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more deep dives into dark psychology and human behavior. Because the truth about ghosting is darker and more common than you think.